Ready? Okay, whenever you're ready, actors.
Welcome. That glare's terrible from the glass. As I was saying, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to In-N-Out Funeral Home. Today, we honor the life of James Timothy. James sadly passed due to food poisoning from the Golden Corral all-you-can-eat buffet. It was later proclaimed that the food was to die for. The Timothy family is currently filing first-degree murder against the food chain. Now, I know you're all anxious to begin, so I won't delay. Please welcome his wife of 13 years, Megan.
Not much of a celebration of life, am I right? More of death. I mean, he died, didn't he? Died as in all of his money, several $billion goes to me. Fabulous. And just to let you all know, in case you're thinking of sending the flowers or anything to me in condolences, please just consider instead to write a check to Megan the Poor Widow. That's MEHGAHHAN. And checks are always accepted anytime. Anything you can do to help me support my 64 Pomeranians. The new mansion that I purchased with the life insurance money is very large, and it takes a lot to keep the inside and 7 gardens looking nice, and now,
James, your husband, man.
Let her speak, dude. Jeez. She struggles with things like that. She has a list.
Dude, a lisp and memory loss are 2 different things.
oh, that's it, silly me. You know, I never really could remember his name. It's weird though, I've always been so good with numbers. There's so many numbers on his credit card, and I never memorized every single one of them. It's so crazy how my mind works. But no. There was this one time when me and James were doing this thing, and then actually I don't remember. But with both of us never working and always home together in the 7-story house, we really never had time to get to know each other. You know?
Okay, thank you, Megan. Thank you. Very kind and heartfelt words. We all know that there will be a gaping hole in your heart. The love James and Megan shared, as I assume you can all tell from those caring words, was, how do I say this, special. James also loved his hobbies, such as golf and a nice cold beer. Our next speaker experienced those times with James more than anyone. I'm sure he will have a great many stories to share. Please welcome his Uncle Bill.
Yeah, Uncle Bill!
Like Richie Dog. Oh, man. My, a nephew, John Timothy, as I recall, was one heck of a kid. The boy could down a Big Mac faster than that Alabama football team recruited that QB with a 1.5 GPA. Of course, ain't nobody eat faster than me. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, In-N-Out Funeral Home? Really? I mean, this place is nice with all the chairs and things. But it ain't nowhere as near as nice as In-N-Out Burger.
Amen.
A woman.
I've not seen one good piece of meat in this darn place, and there better be one by the time this luncheon rolls along. Well,
Sir, can you please consider talking about something other than food? Maybe about James, potentially? Thank you.
I believe you mean John Mess?
He hasn't talked about anything but food since he discovered the 4-for-4 deal at Wendy's. Just look at him for crying out loud. He almost scares me.
Listen here, you old hag. John Mess Timothy was my favorite nephew for more reasons than just the fact that he let me have free food and drinks at his country club. And I would appreciate if you'd let me honor him.
All right. Hey, all right. Quiet down. Lady, if you don't get your bubblegum, dum-dum looking self back in your chair so we can grieve the loss for my boy, James Timothy.
Excuse me, security? There's a strange man on the stage.
Megan, I was your husband's best man at his wedding. I'm pretty sure that he was more happy to see me than you at your own wedding. James.
I could have sworn it was James.
The only thing strange here is that you didn't donate any of James' money to his favorite charity, the Human Rights for Cars Foundation.
He doesn't even like cars. Only a cold beer and honey.
Money. It was money. Whatever. Okay. MC, may I please speak?
That'll make it good. Hopefully, our last guest of the day will be none other than James's.
John Mass.
Sir, that's enough. James's longtime friend, Richard.
The name's Richard. Or Richie, though, for those of you who are close to me. But this is not about me. Not at all. Not a chance. There are so many words to describe Johns. I have no idea where to start. Johns and I probably had the best friendship in the entire universe. Look up friendship in the dictionary, and you would find a picture of me and Johns. We have so many fun times together at parties, and more parties. We had matching ties, designer shoes, suits, and even a matching red Chevy convertible Camaro.
He got the Camaro because of you? And
No. One of my favorite memories of us was the time we ended up crashing our Camaros into each other, and I mean, we crashed them so hard. Yeah, it was all crazy. All of our golf outings, and him complaining about his wife. I mean, like, so many good times. Gosh, this is such a good service. Thank you all so much. Actually, I'm gonna make one more remark. If you don't mind.
Very nice.
My all-time favorite thing to do with Jamis was watch Gone with the Wind. Such a great movie. But I guess life really comes to full circle now that Jamis Timothy really is gone with the wind. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Today's been great.
Woo! Richie. That's my man.
Well, it was one speech that I'm sure remembered for a while. Everybody, thank you so much for your patience and participation as we, most of us, grieve for James. The luncheon will take place downstairs in approximately 20 minutes.
Yes, sir.
On behalf of In-N-Out Funeral Home, we would like to give our best wishes to the Timothy family and hope you all have a peaceful day. End scene.
Okay,